Hello everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My name is Micah. I'll be flying here just a moment, flying from DC to Cincinnati, Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha, the Kilo Charlie Victor Golf, and the FlyByWire A320Neo. We are here at Drzewiecki Designs. I always mispronounce his name. That's probably incorrect as well, but links down below for this. He's been awesome enough to provide this to me as a kind of a showcase. I've used it before. It's a great version of the Washington Reagan International Airport here in Washington, D.C. So if you're looking for a scenery for KDCA, this is the one you should check out for sure. All right, so we're going to jump inside the cockpit here and get going. We've got a little bit of work to do. We'll be flying on VATSIM, and of course, we'll have air traffic control as we go. No guarantees, but right now we have Potomac Approach online and we have DC Center online, so we should have coverage at least until we reach ZOB, which is Indianapolis Center. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and ZOB, sorry, ZID. ZOB is to the north. They're Cleveland Center. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get our aircraft ready to go. We've already got shore power on and all of that. I do want to go ahead and start pushing stuff over. This does have the ability to download the current information for what's pulling from, SimBrief, and you can kind of push it over. Makes it a lot easier. So payload syncs enabled. So I've downloaded the current. This is what we're planning, right? So then we'll load this on board. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to be using GSX today. And hopefully this all works according to plan here. My game sounds very quiet because it was very quiet. There we go, much better. All right, so we're going to request refueling first. That's going to be the
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
Yep, exactly. That's why we're going to do that first. That's on the way. And while that's going, we can go ahead and see that we have our nav lights on, armed our emergency lights, and our no portable electronic devices is on. Seatbelts remain off until we're fueled. Flocala, welcome back. Thanks for joining me this evening. Good evening to you. So we're going to keep seatbelt signs off until they're here. We've already done the aiders, and the cruise display and oxygen's on, so we're kind of like already partially loaded up. I didn't want to take too long on the startup here. So we do have.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
Yes, of course. So we do have ATC on board today. That are here today. Not on board. That makes no sense. Anyway. All right, so start with the initialization page. We can do an init request, and that should pull the information over and make this a little bit easier. All right, perfect. Our initialization, that looks good to me. We can clear that out. And it's already pulled in our from, to, and route information, cost index, yada, yada, and so forth, which is awesome. So we can skip that part. We can go right to flight plan. Now, we did get a clearance, a PDC clearance today from Potomac Approach. So we'll be flying the Rebel 5 departure. So we go DCA, departure, and we're going to be... Doesn't give me an expected runway, but I'm going to assume we're going to be runway 19. That's what I think was in my flight plan as well. And that should match up with the Rebel 5. It does. So with the auto transition. So we'll insert that, and now we can see we've got our SID established. All right, please use refueling system of your aircraft to refuel. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay, it is loading fuel. Wait, did it say it's loading 54 pounds? Well, oh, okay, no, it's saying how much is current. Okay, never mind. I was like, what? That makes no sense. And that should be way more than 54 pounds. Okay, all right, anyway. So Rebel 5 departure, auto transition, and then it's file. That looks good. So our arrival into Cincinnati could change based upon ATC. However, our OFP, or flight plan here, we can see it's saying that we should get the Gavin 7 and the CVG. So we'll expect that as well. We don't have ATC up there, so we're just going to kind of put it in. This is a little, so I've controlled here in Cincinnati on VATSIM as an air approach controller and tower controller. Most of the time it's a north-south flow, so either on 1/8s or the 3/6s. However, the weather, if you check the weather here, it's 28011 gusting 2.3, and so there's a policy that once it reaches a certain wind, a direct west type, it'll switch over to runway 27. And that's exactly what it's done right now. So we're going to be using ILS 27, Gavin 7 arrival, approach vias. So real fast on that. Let me pop open this so you guys can see that. So when you're doing your approaches, so we're going to be ILS runway 27. We'll pop this open. There's a initial approach fix, and that's what this is asking for, is what is the initial approach fix you're joining. If you choose no via, that usually means you're going to be radar vectored onto the arrival or onto the approach, which if you have ATC on board is pretty much going to be almost a guarantee. It just depends. But we don't. So we're going to use the initial approach fix of CADE. And so we'll select that as our via. Our transition today should be the Collins. And we'll insert that as inputted. So we now should be able to go through, see Collins, Gavin 7. All right. And now we have, notice the manual. So it's expecting to be radar vectored onto the manual there. I'm actually going to remove that and a discontinuity and let it shoot a direct trajectory to it. And so that's what we'll use today. That looks good. I'm happy with that. All right. So they said they got, let me get this off the screen. Fuel on board. I do want to check the weather here. We've got 2984. Let's see if that's true. So we'll do .ATIS, KDCA, ATIS. Information Mike on board. And 2984. That's correct. So we'll go, oh man, I got to remember my keyboard shortcuts for that. 2984 on the QNH today. Perfect. And then down here as well. First, I want to go ahead and make this brighter because it's hard to see in the first place. It's 2984 on the secondary. Perfect. All right. So going back to our ACARS departure instructions, we were told to climb via the SID. So we don't have any type of, set ATC described, climb maintain 5,000 or something like that. It's climb via the SID. So what does that mean? That means on our departure out of DCA, just pulling up the information here for DCA charts and the SID, and we're on the Rebel 5. All right, so if you'll see this as well on the charts for your standard instrument departure, you'll notice that down here you'll see initial climb instructions, right? Why is this not wanting to? Whatever. Initial climb instructions. C19 tells you exactly what to do, but it also gives you a top altitude. So this is your top altitude you're supposed to fly on this SID. So whenever they say climb via SID, that's what it's talking about. Climb, maintain 5,000. Whatever the SID tells you, that's what you're going to do. So we're going to climb via the SID up to 5,000. All right. So we're going to go back to initial here, go over here, and now we'll be able to pull our weight information. Let's make sure that matches. Oh, not yet, because we haven't loaded any of our packs. Now we're going to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Let me get rid of this Navigraph chart for you. Skyline, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so the boarding will get started here. As we do that, I want to go ahead and punch in my...
Board crew.
Yes, both.
Pilot's boarding starting.
All right, so departure figures is 119.85. Squawk is 1336. Clear that out. 1336 in the box. That's set. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and prep up some frequencies here.
Starting.
We're going to put in our departure frequency, which will be Potomac approach on 119.85. And I'll switch that over. And then DC centers on 133.
Departure, good evening, United 2344, 340.
33 AS725.
United 2344, Potomac departure. Radar contact, climb maintain 11000.
All right.
United 2344.
That's all set, so we're good there. And now we're just kind of waiting for everybody to
01 right.
board on here.
United 31 heavy contact.
Getting a little bit of lag in the
Tower
game here.
134.42. You have a good day.
Over attack, great job. See ya.
Potomac departure, pack 11, taxiing runway 19 via Kilo Foxtrot Juliet, crossing runway 15.
Yeah, pack 11, you read that back a while ago. I'm not sure what else you're looking for. Break. United 2344, proceed direct. Hafner.
I can go ahead and turn on my pumps now and seatbelt signs come on now that we're fuel
United
on board.
2344, disregard. I apologize. Proceed at direct Hager.
Your crew
You're sorry about that. Direct Hager, United 2344 heavy.
JetBlue 115, turn right, heading 270.
All right, passengers are now coming on board.
Right, heading 270, JetBlue 115. American 1813, turn right, heading 130.
It looks like they're loading cargo as well, or baggage, which is awesome.
Right, heading 130, descend to maintain 2,500, American 1813.
Spirit Wings 1830, wind 150 at 7, runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, Spirit Wings 1830.
United 2344, climb maintain 17,000.
7,000, United 2344.
Southwest 1687, appreciate your patience. Descend via the cap 3.
All right, sorry about that.
arrival.
Had to answer a
Information
question from my
at
wife.
Lightning Light, you can expect river visual, runway 19 approach.
All right, so Captain Zip, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Glad to see you over here hanging out with me.
JetBlue 115, descend to maintain 3,000.
Why is it always every time I start a stream, I just start... Everyone starts texting me and sending notifications and... just let me fly. I just want to fly. Just want to fly. Just leave me alone. Let me fly. All right.
Good evening.
Yeah, we're just waiting for passengers to board because that's what happens.
Good evening.
Y'all are here in the air traffic control, I'm assuming. Just want to confirm that y'all are. It seems to be always the problem I have.
JetBlue 115, 4 miles from Twoop, turn right heading 340, maintain 3,000 until established on localizer. Clear to ILS
Let me
runway.
go ahead and get some
1 red,
internal
runway
lights
4
on here.
Right, heading 340, maintain 3,000.
I love me some lights.
Established, JetBlue 115.
This way.
Love me some lights. Oh my gosh, I'm getting this lag and it's bothering the crap out of me. Why am I getting this lag?
United 2344, contact.
It has been smooth the last two streams.
3372, United 2344 heavy, epic right now.
Weird.
American 1813, river should be at your 12 o'clock, report in sight.
We have the river in sight, American 1813.
American 1813, clear river visual, runway
I don't know.
19 approach.
Whatever.
Clear
It's cool,
river,
whatever.
river visual 19 approach, American 1813.
United 14, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, United.
Can we...
Potomac
don't
departure,
know.
United 128 heavy, out of Dulles at 5,000.
I didn't think so. I was like, I don't think you
United,
can actually...
128
Yeah.
heavy, Potomac
This
departure,
isn't the Phoenix.
future
This is
reference
the
will
A320, or the
there.
A3...
Climb
Yeah,
maintain
A320Neo from
17,000.
FlyByWire, so you
proceed
can't
at
actually
direct
see
Lulu.
that. You just hear it.
Sorry about that, and up to 17,000 direct, Lulu, United 120 heavy.
Just waiting. How you guys doing? How's your Saturday been?
Welcome to Baltimore, taxi ramp via Uniform Papa. You have a good night.
Hello.
Approach JetBlue 115 is established on 1 right.
This way.
JetBlue 115.
Do I have that?
contact
Hold on.
Dulles Tower 134.42. You have a good night.
I should have this on.
Contact tower on. What was the
Yep,
name again?
it's on low latency. Okay,
JetBlue
make sure.
115 contact Dallas Tower 134.42.
Hope you all having a great evening.
JetBlue 115, thank you.
Lots of traffic apparently in this area. Oh Lord, they're stepping on each other too. CST Gaming, welcome aboard. How you doing, sir? Saw you. So the Phoenix is dropping the A319, A321 next week. I know a lot of people are excited about that. I don't have any of the Phoenix products, so I'm hoping that there's some bundle that comes later. I'll just buy all three of them.
Pack 11, you ready to go?
I don't know.
Hey, firm.
Pack 11, wind 1308, runway 19.
Well, I'm streaming, you know, doing this. Owls! Owls is here. Owls is in the chat. Hello, Owls. How you doing? Just talking about the A319, A321 dropping next week. And people's thoughts on it. I won't be buying it until I get the money, which might be a while. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Pretty good.
Delta 951 Potomac approach.
You just need the sharklets. I need the sharklets. Why do you need the sharklets, man? What's up with the sharklets that you gotta have them? So, have you flown on the A321, Alice? Have you actually flown on the A321? Because I've flown on the A321, and let me tell you, I prefer the A320. All I can get on. Oh, that's right. You even when it said you were going to be on the Max, right? You ended up on on the Airbus A321. That's it.
United 128, contact Washington on 133.72.
12372, that 128,
So I prefer the shorter version of the A320. I prefer that over the A321. One, there's more people in the 321, but honestly, just the noise is greater. The to me, the seats are not as comfortable. I don't know if that's just they did some weight saving, or I don't know. I don't know what they did. But the seats seem to be thinner and not as comfortable. Just could be a personal thing. I don't know.
Hello?
But I've enjoyed my A320 rides, just not so much the A321 rides.
Potomac United 14.
United 14, go ahead.
Yeah, we can take a short approach if it helps.
All right, United 14. See, you're about 3 miles from Trout. Turn right heading.
You want it CST, okay. You want it really bad, don't you? But you fly the Phoenix a lot, don't you?
Maintain 3000 until established, clear ILS.
Or am I thinking wrong side? I think wrong side flies the Phoenix all the time. See, but you haven't flown on the A320, so how can you really say the A321 is better? You don't have a personal experience.
This way.
Potomac approach, American 1813 on final, runway 19 right. Correct,
Almost
19.
boarded here, folks.
Yeah, American 1813. I gave it to you. Washington, wind 1308, runway 19.
What?
Just verifying clear land 19, American 1813.
All right, so so now we can go in here and we can pull our actual. Yep, and then our block fuel today should be 12.76.
Southwest 4853
Yeah.
Potomac approach. Descend via the M73 arrival.
So 12, we'll say 12.87. Oh, that's one thing I don't like about. Maybe y'all can tell me. Okay, just it to me is. I am turning down the ATC because just 3 voices in the head, not enough. Too many. All right, so do y'all find that the Phoenix, because I don't have any Phoenix products, so The response times on
Okay,
these buttons
southwest,
seem delayed, and sometimes I get this like cursor little thinking. Is Phoenix better at that? Do they have a better click points and stuff? Just asking. That would be a selling point for me. All right, let's go ahead and get the APU online here. Master switch, we won't turn that on yet. Wait for we get the switch open, and then we'll get it started. Flaps open. Start. All right, it's starting. Let's jump outside so we can hear that juicy sounds here. Oh. There's some giant freaking aircraft behind me. That's wonderful. Love that. Gosh. What the heck? What is Don't get in its wake, man. It freaks out. Oh, that's good. That's good.
5,000, back 1-1.
Pack 1-1, climb, maintain, flight level 210.
And APU's online. Perfect. So you go up here. AP bleed on. External power off. And we'll get that tow en route.
1 hour approach, Southwest 1687.
Delta 951, you can expect the RNAV runway 19.
Prepare for pushback and departure.
Expect the RNAV runway 19, Delta 951 heavy.
United 14 heavy.
Busy night at ATC. Don't stick your head in the exhaust, right? Yeah, I know.
United 14, contact Dulles Tower 134.42.
They need somebody here, DCA.
3442, take care. Nice job. No, United 14 heavy.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Potomac approach, 4 flight 805 is checking on.
4 flight 805.
Why is my game lagging?
Potomac approach. Continue to send via Cavalier 5 arrival. You can expect ILS runway 1 center approach.
If I can get a
Okay, we're send via
break in here, I got a call for push.
Can we get the
It
one
requests.
right, if possible? If not, I can stay with the center.
4 flight 805. No, we can do that. You can expect ILS runway 1 right approach.
1 right, copy that. Thank you.
And United 1240, we're checking in with you as well. We're on the Gibbs 5 approach.
United 1240 Potomac approach. Continue to send via the Gibbs 5. Information at Washington is now, I'm sorry, at Dulles now X-ray. You can expect the ILS runway 1 center approach.
ILS 1 center approach, Gibbs 5 is still current. United 1240.
And the aircraft on frequency, Potomac will be getting off at 2230. Southwest 1687 to send and maintain.
He's like, it's too much.
3000 Southwest 1687.
Delta 951 at Freedom to send and maintain 4000.
Come on, respond.
1240, you said 1 center, correct?
Southwest 512, wind 1308, runway 1.
Bro.
Southwest 512, 1 enter, clear land.
United 1240, A firm, I expect ILS runway 1 center.
There's a lot of people in Washington. Potomac approach, Delta 5, 5221 on the ground, at Reagan, ready to push.
Delta, let's see, Delta 5221. I don't see you on the ground. Please make sure your transponder's on it with the right code and squawk mode, Charlie. Southwest 512, you're lined up with the wrong runway 15.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't on. Yep, there it is. That's what it was. Should see me now.
Departure Delta 425 Heavy, looking for clearance to Boston. Southwest stand Bravo 14, looking for clearance to Boston. Connect Airbus 330.
Delta 412 Potomac or departure, you can expect PDC.
Wait for the PDC, 425 Heavy.
Potomac departure, Delta 5221, cycle transponder.
Delta 5221, there you are. Push onto Kilo is approved, tail to the south. You can expect departure off of runway 19er.
All right, push on the kilos, approved, tail south, expect 19er, Delta 5221.
Southwest 512, welcome
All right,
to
here we go.
Washington. For
Continue
future
push back.
reference, that localizer doesn't line up with runway 19.
We'll do
we found out. You can taxi
nose right,
via
tail
Foxtrot,
left.
Hotel Golf Kilo crossing
All
runway
right, here we
4,
go.
crossing runway 1.
Commencing push. All engines
We're
clear.
talking to the
Started
good,
wheel.
Man, I am getting some serious lags in game here.
Yeah, that was so weird. I have no idea what was happening.
Delta 951, proceed direct Fergie, cross Fergie at 3000 at Fergie, clear. RNAV runway
Like-
19 approach.
Can you repeat direct SRA Delta 951 Heavy?
Delta 951 heavy, that's direct Fergie, cross Fergie at 3000 at Fergie.
What is it
clear,
doing?
RNAV runway
I said
19.
nose right, tail left. Why are we
Fergie at
sticking?
3000 cleared RNAV runway 19.
See what I mean? Y'all are seeing this, right? I have had no issues the last two streams.
Delta
Buttery
729,
smooth.
Potomac, departure radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
Maybe it's because of the scenery.
17,000 direct Lulu's, Delta 1729.
What are you doing, pushback?
87 traffic, 2 o'clock, about 3 miles is a Boeing 777 traveling southeast at 5,000, report traffic.
Southwest 37, Roger, 777 on my 6 o'clock.
Please set parking brake.
I don't know what it was doing.
You can switch over to Unicom.
I don't know what it was doing. Let's go and get the engine started here.
Over to Unicom, Pack 11, thanks.
And this, I don't know, why is it lagging so much? Golly. And GSX is what?
I'm sorry, Southwest 1687. Did you just cut in?
GSX is doing all kinds of stuff.
Southwest 67, yeah, I cut the traffic on my left side.
I'm just gonna spin a U
Southwest
here.
1687. That arrival doesn't have you turn by itself. Southwest 1687, turn right heading 240.
Oh, it put him into a conflict.
240, Southwest 35.
Gotta love it.
Delta 951, wind 1308, runway 19, clear land.
Oh Lord.
Clear to land, runway 19, Delta 951 Heavy.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
For flight 805, proceed direct Twoot, cross Twoot at 4000 at Twoot, clear to ILS runway 1 right approach, report when established.
Okay, direct route,
And
and we'll report established
engine 2, almost done, almost there, almost there.
And Potomac, client
There it
here,
is.
be closing in about 3 minutes.
Then it's gonna get even worse because everyone's gonna be in Unicom just trying to do their own thing. It's gonna be great. Just wonderful. Yep, see the pen.
Delta 1729, frequency change to advisory is approved. Radar service terminated. Washington Center is closing. You have a good night.
122.8. Thanks, Ed. See ya.
Alright, let's see what CTEF is at KDCA. 19.1, so let's go ahead and pop that in. Well, no, we got center on line above us. Never mind. Disregard.
Approach, Southwest 1687. I keep heading 240.
Yep, Southwest 1687, turn right heading 330. Just for future reference, that cap's just on a heading after you get past Packy.
Waiting for engine 1 to spool up.
Thank you. 330, Southwest 1687.
Southwest 1687, no worries, man. November 21 Charlie.
All right, there it
frequency
is.
change to advisors approved. Radar services terminated. Washington Center.
People lead, come off. AP can come off. We'll go ahead and kill
Advisory, thank
that. Let's go ahead and disconnect parking brake. Man, this lagging is going to drive me insane.
Southwest 1687, turn right heading 060.
060, Southwest 1687.
Approach, Combo 19, IFR 2, North County, Foxtrot 45, what's the number?
All right, got this guy in our way.
I'm sorry, Tango Mike Bravo 19.
Didn't turn the beacon on. Man, I am just doing such a good job today. This lagging is really kind of tripping me here.
For flight 805, you established.
I don't have the FCU, no.
Right now.
I didn't.
805, contact Dulles Power 134.
I can't afford anything right now, so.
Dulles Power 134.
But if you can get me in contact with them, I wouldn't mind showcasing it for them. You know, for if they send me one.
Gave you to expect the ILS runway 17.
I had the Bravo throttle, yeah.
North of the airport. I'm closing up. Frequency change to advisors approved. Radar service terminated. You have a good night.
Alright, have a good night. We'll expect ILS 1.
Alright, auto brakes max, cabin check.
Alright.
Southwest 1687, proceed direct to Fergie. Cross Fergie at 3000. At Fergie cleared. RNAV runway 19.
Spoilers.
This is the Furby runway RNAV,
Armed.
runway 19 approach, Southwest 1687.
Southwest 48.
I did not call for clearance to taxi. But he's going offline.
Have a good night.
I'm not even gonna worry about it. I just went for it. Dude's so busy. Golly. Really?
1687. Potomac is closing. Frequency change to advisory.
Hold on.
Radar service is terminated. Looks like the runway's clear for you at 19er.
Approve. Have a great night. Thank you. Approach.
Let's see if that does it. Nope.
And aircraft on the ground at Washington. Potomac is closing. Frequency change to advisory is approved. Y'all have a good night.
Advisory approved. Thank you. Good night. Delta 951 Heavy. Good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. Two.
No, not the same issue. Good thought, though. Okay, so he said frequency to advisory, which means that's not... center, so... Center offline now? Still see center online. I don't know. I'm just gonna disconnect from VATSIM. I don't know what they're doing. It's really busy. There's not enough aircraft controllers. Yeah. We're gonna disconnect and do this offline because these speeds. Oh my gosh, guys! I am just sucking it today. I did not do performance. Nothing. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this with it stuttering like this. Yeah, wait. What kind of throttle what throttle are you using? Do you use the alpha? Because I have the alpha. I'm wondering if maybe it's just both. Maybe it's the whole honeycomb issue. I'm just gonna randomly throw in some numbers here. Right, but what kind of yoke are you using? Or do you use like the side stick or something? Side stick? Hold on. Now I'm curious. I'm unplugging both of them to see if that fixes it. Alright, so if I unplug both of the honeycombs. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, it's weird. I had no problems when I was flying the 175 and the 373 or 737. Both of those were perfectly fine. So I'm not sure why I'm getting all this. But we'll go with it anyway. We go TARA on this. We're gonna go overhead. Get our landing lights on. Text takeoff. Strobes, auto, wings. We'll go ahead and turn that on as well. And that's gonna be an on as well. All right. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Just have to see. It could also be the scenery. I don't know. There's a lot of factors I just don't know. We'll see if it here's my thing. If we get it off the ground, like if we're off the, if we get out of the area and it still is doing it, I'm just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? But if it clears up and smooths out, then we'll continue on as planned. All right, nav, climb, brakes, looks good. 5,000 originally set. We'll go up to our flight level 380 is going to be what we're going for today. And we stopped. Come on now. This might be a really bad takeoff. Oh gosh. Press climb. Autopilot's on. Flat's coming up. Go up to 38,000. Still getting it. Don't like that. Let me try cutting out some factors here, just for the sake of argument, to make sure it's not something else going on. All right, my CPU is at 48%. Yeah, I can. All right, but both of the honeycombs are disconnected. Would you look at that? Looks pretty darn smooth to me. What? So it was the scenery I think causing some of it on the ground. Bro, that's crazy. I'm gonna plug it back in now. Make sure I'm not going crazy here. Alright, so let's plug in the alpha. So the yoke's plugged in. Seem okay. Seem perfectly fine. Let's plug in the Bravo. So you have the initial. It's the Bravo. Bro, you're right, CST. You're freaking right. It must be something. What? So it's something with Honeycomb talking with Fly-by-Wire. In the Phoenix, though, that's kind of strange because I didn't have any of this issue with the 737 by PMDG. I didn't have this issue with the FSS, the 175. That is so strange. Well, I guess we're okay. I mean, we can... I kind of need a throttle, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of an important part of the whole process of flying. I'm trying to think of a workaround here. Because I can obviously fly all the way to destination and even land with the Airbus without my throttle quadrant. I'm just thinking once I land, I kind of need it, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, what's popping? Well, apparently the Bravo throttle quadrant's popping when it communicates with the Airbus in 2020 because it is causing stutters. VNAV it is. Autoland, right? Autoland this sucker all the way to the ground. That is wild. That is crazy. There's got to be some, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be something. Why it would cause that. Yeah, the Bravo's unplugged. The Alpha's not. My yoke is connected. I could fly with the yoke all I want, but the Bravo's disconnected. What can I do? Keep testing, plug it back in. Yeah. I can do that. I can also set up keyboard shortcuts to like increase or decrease throttle. That's not a perfect solution, but that could at least get me, you know, where I could access to the gate or something like that. If I need to. You ready for this? Watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, in. Immediate stutters. And 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, there's a stutter. Unplug. I hate being right. Yeah. Man. Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't checked. Let me see. I doubt it, but I can check. Downloads. I think I have the honeycomb, yeah, configurator. Oh, the shortcuts. Oh, interesting. Hold on. The tool that I normally configure it with is missing. Let me install that again. Well, that's the only software that they have, and it's supposed to have all the drivers and everything in it. Let's see here. You don't need the configurator thing, I don't think necessarily, but okay. Why is it? Hold on. I installed it, but now it's not showing. That's what I thought. You don't. Yeah, for the new, you don't need a configuration tool. You only need the software to light up the LEDs. The rest can be made inside the simulator. As soon as we get access to more functions, we'll give them blah blah blah. So, yeah, that's just for the lights to work. So that's what's, yeah. That's the setup. I already did the setup. Where'd it go? Where does it install to? It doesn't even show up. It's not on my desktop. Not in program files. Let's see where it installs this to. Well, yeah, if I figure it out, I'll let you know for sure. Alright, so it installs it. Yeah, so you have the DLC content path, then you have the executable XML path. It's a local cache. And then there's the Aerosoft Updater tool. Why is that in there? Local cache. Or sorry, local packages. Yep, local cache. Packages community. That's where all the DLC is. Yeah, that's not it. Huh. I do not know. Let's run the updater. See if that does anything. Airsoft updater. Found. No, okay. So there is actually, yeah, so Airsoft Updater is the tool used to update it. There are no updates available for this product. So it's up to date and it's just not working. Why is that? Let's see if the interwebs have any ideas. Bravo, throttle, quadrant, causing stutters. And Micah 2020 with Airbus. See if that gives us anything. Yeah, apparently it uses the Airsoft Updater. It's under Documents. Airsoft Updater. No, not unless Airsoft bought them. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so I just found a forum from back in 2021. The guy was having it, causing it to freeze and then crash every time he plugged it in. I had profiles set up for each aircraft. I deleted all profiles except for the default profile and things are working again. That's interesting. Doesn't say if he did that in the configuration tool or in the... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But I'm trying to get the configuration. Like, I can't find the honeycomb configuration tool. Even though it installs, I don't know where it's installing to. Unless that's just a driver. I thought it was an actual, like, tool, wasn't it? Or, oh, no, that's for X-Plane, isn't it? That's for X-Plane, so I need to do it in the actual game here. All right, hold on. Hey, if this works, I'll get you. You can give me one of those FCUs. All right, so I don't know why do I have it. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's disconnected. Dude. Okay. Bravo. So yeah, first off, that needs to change. Yeah. Now Bravo, I'm going to delete. Delete. Yes. And I'll make a new one, which is fine. These aren't too complicated. I hate that I'm having to do this, but hey, it's worth a shot, right? I had a lot of them. All right, so now it's just default. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. I need to get that right. Hold on. Oh, because I don't have it in the... All right, so what axis is... I can't, hold on. Okay, so throttle 1 axis, yes. Clear input. This should be 1. Validate, I don't care. We're just going to tile this A320. A320. All right, and then this one. Clear that current output, start scanning, and we'll do that one. And we'll validate that. Okay, so throttles are good. Now I'm going to get rid of mixture. Clear, validate. Crap. Oh, it just did. Okay, hold on. Well, that's fine. We'll clear this one too. Validate that. I clicked the wrong button. It's fine. Mixture, clear, validate. Mixture, clear, validate. Clear both these. Hey, this works. I'll be happy. Propeller. That's throttle. God, I hate that. And clear, validate. Prop, clear, validate. Toggle, clear, validate. Toggle feather, clear, validate. All right, so throttles are there. I'm not gonna worry about make sure there's no axes in those. And landing gear should still be, yep, okay. All right, let's see if we can't. All right, thrust climb, set. CST, I have found your solution. Go delete all your profiles right now and make a new one. Go do it. Go freaking do it. Bro, that's crazy. What in the world? I don't even know. I don't even know why that worked. Go delete all your profiles from Bravo Throttle Quadrant. Yeah, that's a pain in the rear. Yeah, delete all the profiles. Yep. And then go back to where it's just the default one. And then edit that one. So, why are my landing lights still on? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I just realized. I need to change lights, exterior lights. All of these need to be cleared. Yep, clear. I have it on my alpha. I don't need it on this. It's like, why are they on? I turned them off. I think that deserves. Hold on. If you haven't already, hit the like button. That's hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, so that should be in the off position, retracted. Thank you. Yep, off. Beacon should be on. Auto strobes on there. Looks good. Yep, delete all of the profiles. So go in here, go to your Bravo throttle quadrant. Not all of them across the board, just the Bravo throttle quadrant. Delete all of them to where it's just the default. And then duplicate that one and edit the duplicate, for example. Title it whatever. And yeah, that worked. Freaking worked. I'm gonna have to make a video on that or something. I don't know, because that's I do not have an answer for why that is the case. Do not have an answer, but it is. But it is. If you want to drop a couple bucks, you know, got you, man. I got you. All right, we're almost up to cruising altitude. Yeah, buttery smooth, my man. Buttery smooth. You like that, Owls? I'm using my man just for you. Buttery smooth. Yeah, let me get right on that. Yeah. Demand. I demand. You send me the Charlies, the pedals. I mean, Al's knows I need some pedals. So these CH Products ones are just lacking. So. Eat some chicken fried rice. I'm a little nervous that when I go into land, I'm going to hit like one of these buttons that's not going to do what I'm supposed to, and it's going to just cause all kind of havoc. But it's whatever. Everything looks okay right now. Yeah, so I did actually, there's some information about the Charlies. They are en route right now on a cargo ship. Yeah, it turns off the plane, exactly. I'm like, gear down, deep, and all of a sudden all the engines just shut off.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, Captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet elbows clear from the aisle as a flight.
All right.
Through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
So now, I could use my track IR if I wanted to. I wasn't going to use it before because of the stuttering. I was like, I'm not going to, you know. Anyway, how y'all doing? Alice, you're streaming tomorrow, right? Are you doing the MD-11 or the 777? I know you were talking about doing one or the other. Have you decided? What's for dinner? Chicken fried rice. So you have rice with egg and broccoli. It's been cooked with chicken. It's been seasoned and cooked. And a mystery sauce. I'm not sure what it is. And then I put a little bit of hot sauce in there. So the Charlies are more robust than the Logitech pedals for sure. They're not. I don't think they're going to be as good as the TPR Thrustmasters, which is the $600 Thrustmaster pedals. Those are on another level. Homemade yum yum sauce. Thank you, Jessica. Mystery sauce. That's my wife, for those who don't know. So I think the pedals are going to be a good middle ground, just like the throttle and just like the yoke was for those jumping above, going above Logitech or going above CH products, but aren't reaching that of, the higher tier stuff. They are going to have to be resistant, so it's not just a slide. They're kind of like, well, I guess I could pull up a picture. Let's see if I can get some better pictures here. Okay, so where is my... Yeah, there's that. Let me add a... Nope, not a scene. A window capture. We're going to call this browser. Okay, so where is that? There we go. All right, so you can see like their metal, which is great. This looks pretty good. And they're going to slide back and forth, which is proper. Like, for example, on my Piper, they pivot off of a metal tube and they go like this. So yeah, they're fancy. It's big. It's going to be heavy, but you want it to be heavy when it's with the throttle, the pedals, because you're pushing against them, right? Yeah, they're $350 though, so they are not cheap. But yeah, that's what they look like. They are en route shipping wise. That is confirmed by Airsoft, I think, who is the European distributor for Honeycomb. They were delayed a year because of manufacturing, or 2 years because of manufacturing issues in China. And then the business partner basically scammed the current owner, who was the other part of the business owner, out of all the money and the contacts for the distributor and all this kind of stuff. So our manufacturers, it's a whole ordeal. Legal issues and all kinds of stuff, but the guy who originally had this idea is now 100% owner of the everything and got it back on the track of manufacturing and yada yada. So thankfully that's going to be coming up. We'll be able to use those at some point in the near future. We'll see. Oh, see, I knew you were doing that. I almost made a comment that CST is probably doing it right now. He's like, I'm going to fix it right now. Let's see. Now, if it doesn't fix it for you, I don't know what to tell you, because it fixed it for me. I'm just, you know, just putting it out there. Oh, that's right. You did do a full Oh, bro. But hold on. If you did a full reinstall, shouldn't that have removed all your profiles? Oh, they do. Okay. That must be like backed up on the cloud or something. I don't know. I've never had to, knock on wood, I've never had to reinstall my sim. But they have turned it around, so I'm confident that they will deliver as they promised. They even put a link in the article I was reading where you could track the ship that has the Charlies on board. Yeah, you're probably right. Good deeds fishing. You're probably right. All right, how far are we out from top percent here? Not too far. Not too far. Reversers. Those might be important. Those might be important. All right, power management. Throttle. I can't remember how they're set up. Oh, shoot. Is it where they do the decreased throttle key, or is it... Hold on. I gotta look this up real fast. Let's see here. Let's see. There's a video. I really want to use the video. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's the where is throttle 1 decrease, and that's going to be on press. Oh, hold on. I know it is reversers, isn't it? Oh no. See, now I'm is toggle throttle reverse thrust. So that's going to be Oh, no. Dang it. Cancel that. Toggle throttle reverse thrust is going to be a combination of both of these, both of those. We'll go with that. I don't know if that's right or not, but we're going to go with it. It's back to the right. It needs to be. All right, there we go. Got it locked in. CST, you still there? Or are you still trying to figure it out? All right, so 29er, 79er in the QNH. Doing it now. Awesome. Let me know. Winds are 270 at 10. Perfect. What my Navigraph chart said exited out of. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Approach ILS runway 27. FlyByWire oversee. I don't know. I don't have the Phoenix, so I really can't answer that. All I have is FlyByWire. That's all I've been flying for the Airbus. It's pretty darn good. I mean, I don't really have any issue with it. I know the Phoenix is better in several different respects, but, you know, is it worth the price tag versus what I have here free? Probably not. That's just my opinion, because this is free. But if you're like, you're an Airbus guy and like you fly Airbus all the time, then it probably would be worth it. But I fly all different kinds of aircraft, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, so we're gonna be on the runway 27. Our go around out, our decision altitude is 10,000 or 1,075. We'll do full landing configuration. That's fine. KD should be at 5,000. We'll check that on flight plan here. There we go. KD 5,000, Gelda 3,500, and so into 24. That's correct. So a little bit of a approach brief here. So we're going to be flying the ILS runways 27 in Cincinnati. The ILS frequency 108.7. Approach final approach course is 276. All that automatically pulled from the M.2. The glide slope intercept waypoint is Soanda, or Soand. Our decision altitude is 1,075. That's already dialed in. Airport elevation's 896, so 900. So we're looking at probably, you know, a little bit less than 200 feet between decision altitude and landing. Our missed approach procedure will climb to 2,000, then make a left-hand turn up to 3,000 on a heading of 230, outbound to the CVG, or Cincinnati VOR, radial 244, to the A-View intersection, which is 20 DME, and hold from there. So, Al's I need to talk to. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. What you need to talk to him about? Talking about, oh, which is better, the Phoenix or the FlyByWire? I mean, the Phoenix is going to be better. So, I know it's going to be better, but how much better? I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't know. All right, go ahead and set our altitude down to 5,000. And we'll do low on the auto brakes. About 40 miles stop descent. Won't be too much longer. We'll be on our way down. That sounds like a perfect excuse. I'll stay out of it. How about this, Moles? Have him record a video, and that'll be proof. Video has to have both of you in it. I said I wasn't going to get involved, but here I am. Here I am getting involved. I like how we're skimming the top of these clouds. And all right, give me a second, guys. I gotta answer this phone call. All right, apparently it's about dial, so we're good. All right, almost top of descent, 27 miles. Oh, it just disappeared. There's okay, it's back. As I said, do a video with both of you in it. Having him claim that he got on Discord and did it all. VATSIM's not going to be calling me, that's for sure. They don't have my number. That was a business client that called me accidentally. Yeah, man, I was just all over the place in DC. That was just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. I'm going to have to redeem myself on this landing. He said the same thing 2 weeks ago. Bro. Again, prove it. Video of you and your brother. Have the brother, you know, take the fall. In the video. Otherwise, I mean, honestly, there's no way you can prove it, so. My worst will taste better than your best, too. Oh, come on, Good G's Fishing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. All right, let's start our sit here, shall we? You take one. I know it was you, bro. You though, bro. He knows. Especially if it's like the same way people talk or something. Bro, don't be making accusations and all this kind of stuff. Not on my channel. Al's a good dude. He's got to lay down the law just like everybody else. All right, so we are on our descent now. We've already done our approach planning, rival, all that set in. We should be good to go all the way till the ground. Hopefully that ground will be nice, soft, and cushiony, and not, you know, slamming into it, which I tend to do with this thing. So we're going to go for a buttery landing today. We'll see if that happens. Oh, I need to make sure Volantra's running. Huh? Or Volanta. Not Volantra. Volanta. Oh, sorry. It's been running the whole time. Never mind. That'll be a way we tell how we land. I'm thinking about getting back into virtual airline space. I'm just kind of casually doing it, not like a serious thing, but more because I really like the rating systems that a lot of them have. I really like New Sky. I think that's New Sky. Was it New Sky? Yeah, New Sky. I really like the way New Sky's rating system works. I might just jump back into that just so I can have a better rating system that gives me more than just, you know, oh, congratulations, you landed with, you know, negative 150 and 1.05 Gs. Great, that's great for landings, but what about the rest of the flight? You know what I'm saying? I kind of like the whole like idea of like grading the entire flight, not just the landing part. So yeah, yep, I may do that. I don't know yet. Appreciate y'all stopping by though. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're going for a like goal of 10 likes tonight, so if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. My man. Hit that like button, my man. I'm sorry, Alice. I'm sorry. Have you taken no, not public school. Have you taken public speaking, Alice? Because I feel like my man's gonna be your filler word. Mine was no, I'm sorry, not mine was my filler word was and boy did they, every single time I said it, they're like Mark. I'm like, dadgum. All right, 20,000 feet to go until Cade at 5,000. We'll be landing into the sun. Hey, you just let me know, Owls. You just let me know. As long as you hit the like button, I don't care. How about that? Smash that like button. CST, you still around? You've been ghosting it for like 20 minutes. CST. I want to know if that fixed your issue. He went to go, he was gonna, oh, no, he is working. Did that work though? Deleting the profile? Is it smooth? Obviously, I know you got to redo the whole profile and all that kind of stuff with the settings and everything. I'm just wondering if deleting the profiles, you know, removed the stutter. Okay. I don't know, bro. I'd probably test first, but that's fine. All right, about to hit 18,000 feet. 2979 is going to be what we have in the box here. .979 set. There's 18,000 feet. Seatbelt sights coming on. Landing systems coming on for both. All right, lol, just real fast. I do have a rule in my server though. Please refrain from foul language. I don't mind y'all working this out, but no foul language. Thank you. All right, we're almost there. We're about 40 miles out from the airport. Finish up my dinner real fast. Alrighty. Whoop. Let's go ahead and get this on here. Track IR activated. Our decel points on there. That's good. That means we're going to slow down to 250 here in just a moment before we hit 10,000 feet. We got 6 lights, guys. We're going for 10 likes for landing, so hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. We're about to be landing here in Cincinnati in about 10-15 minutes. I like track IR, especially when you're like your hands are doing like all the other things, right? It allows you to focus on flying the aircraft, and you can look really fast to check, oh, do I see that traffic? Yeah, I still got him. Or someone coming? No, I'm good. You know, something like that. So I think it's worth it. It's not like a top priority, Oh, no, you don't get motion sickness at all. And, like, most of the time, I hit F9, which pauses it. So I can shake my head around. It's not going to do anything. And so I only use it when I, like, feel like I need to, or, you know, that kind of thing. So, all right, so 10,000 feet. Go ahead and turn our landing lights on. And turn offs on, and we'll go nose to taxi. Won't activate it until the gear goes down. We'll go take off when we get cleared for landing, which, since I'm not on ATC, I'll just clear myself. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for arrival. Oh, and wings can come on. Wings. All right, I'm done with that discussion. So, LOL, Alice, I don't care. If y'all want to deal with it, you can deal with it in private messaging. Done with that discussion in my chat. Appreciate it. Do appreciate you both being here and watching. Just want to focus on what we're experiencing right now, which is the glories of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, how beautiful it is on this approach into Cincinnati. Again, we'll be landing right here directly into the sun. So, let's try not to get blinded too much. This is a verification. We do have our auto brake set to low. 5,000 set in the descent, or all that. We'll get ready to activate our approach phrase here in just a moment. Start slowing up. Spawning salmon, what's going on? It's been a long time. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Looking good. We'll go ahead and put this down to 2,400, which is our glide slope intercept point. What? Speed lever. No, it's not. What? Or maybe it wanted speed level to be lever to be extended, maybe. I don't know. All right, activate approach, confirm approach phase. Approach activated. We'll go ahead and get this out to help slow us down here. LOL, I already explained to you, done with that conversation in the chat. No more talking about it. Alright, flat's coming down one. That's coming up, and armed. Yep. And Delta 5221, clear land, runway 27. Clear land, runway 27, Delta 5221. And clear land, takeoff, nose down that. Gonna get my gear down, help slow me down here. 10 miles out. Glide slope has been captured. All right, flaps coming out. Current altitude is 3,000. Flaps 3. Flaps full.
$2,500.
Check. Put your landing rates in the chat, guys. Who's going to be the closest today? We'll see in just a few minutes. Go around altitude set. I got the aircraft.
$1,000.
Stabilized.
$1,000. $400. $100 above. Minimum.
Landing.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10,
Floater. Come on.
$10, $5.
Oof. No reversers. That did not work. So gotta work on the reversers. Manual braking. Hey, y'all gotta give me a break here. You know, I didn't I haven't flown the Airbus here in about 6 months. Yeah, it wasn't the best landing in the world, but hey, it'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll see what we did. Probably like negative 300 is what I'm thinking. Oof is not what one of your pilots say. No, it is not. But hey, they're not hearing that. It worked. Hey, but everybody CSC's happy. It worked for him, so that's awesome. I am getting some stutters here. I'm not sure if that's just loading in scenery and all that, you know. Go ahead and get master switch on. That flap opened up there. And let's get that disarmed. Trying to taxi and do this at the same time. TARA can come off. Yeah, I did lag right before I landed, but that's fine. I don't blame that for the poor landing. I blame myself. All right, so let's see what we got here. Parking spots. Let's do Bravo 8. If it's available. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be one of those. Golly, because it's not. I don't know which number that is. But follow me car should come out and help guide me there. We'll see where it leads us. And we'll take it, whatever it is. Let's take the launch real fast. It hasn't given me a landing rate yet. But we'll check that out once it's ready. Yeah, it was a little bit of a rough landing. Hey, again, first time flying this aircraft in months. And, you know, dealing with issues. All right, Al's, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for flying with us, and I'll see you next time, Al's. Appreciate it. You're streaming tomorrow, so those who don't know, he's streaming tomorrow, so be sure to check that out tomorrow. All right, estimate tower within 29 seconds. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that. I meant to take this next one, not that one. You're most welcome, CST. I hope that actually fixes the issue and it's not like a temporary solution. I am following you. Take me where you want me to go. Take me to your leader. Yeah, I hate when it's just like gate 68. I'm like, that's not a gate. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to actually get a follow me car. You can do this whole spot thing too, but I'll just do the follow me car. It's fine. And there's not really a good Cincinnati scenery either. I know that is a fact. There is a payware version out there, but it's, I've been told, not very good. Okay, we're taking a right here. I know we're taking a right. Or are you saying it's in the alley here? Oh, you are saying it's right here. Okay. Right? Okay, is this one? Okay. I'll figure it out one day. I got him. All right, let's see if he dances for me this time. Last time I did this, I got a negative 0.1 and a 0.0. And they were not happy. Okay, this is not going to be straight on, is it? Oh, frick. I'm not going to have a line for this because it's... Yeah, that was not a good one. It's fine. I had no line. That's what I blame it on. All right. Well, let's see what it... I guess I got to cut engines first before it'll give me the Elantra. Yeah, I got to cut engines real fast. I know. I'm waiting for my freaking APU to start up. You can just... I can kill one of them, though. That can come off, that can come off, that can come off. And there's the other APU, so we can kill the other engine. There we go. Continue. Delta Airlines. What add-on is that? The one for parking action? That is GSX. That is GSX. All right, let's see what we had on that flight here. Oh, ouch. Negative 391. Good Deeds Fishing said negative 350. Man, you were really close. You win. Good Deeds Fishing wins. Man. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me and going through all that pains of figuring out what's going on and fixing all that. I will practice and do better on these landings. Again, first time flying this aircraft since, well, months ago. So I do appreciate your patience. And yeah, thanks for flying with me. Hope to see you again next time. I'll be streaming again this coming week a couple times. So keep an eye on for that. Until then, I'll see you all next time up in the sky.